Artist Corner. What's your name and where are you from?
What's good? This is Progress, coming out of Dover, staying in Netcong at the moment, feel me? But it's all Jersey.
So what do you do?
I make music, I rap, I sing, you feel me? And I perform. So like, I'm an entertainer, I would say.
Okay. So how many years have you been one?
Damn, man, it's been a minute. Probably like 14 years now that I've been writing serious, you know what I'm saying? Like, writing real shit for myself.
Yeah, so 14 years. So, what would you say is like your genre? Like, what is your singer or hip hop?
I feel like I mix like the pop sound with the hip hop sound. You feel me? Like I'm not gonna say like I'm a straight rapper because I don't really just go in for the bars. Like sometimes I like the melodies too, the vibe that you feel from the song. So I try to encapsulate whatever the song is telling me to put down on the track.
Okay.
You feel me?
What is your biggest influence when it comes to, I would say pop and hip hop?
Yeah.
What's your biggest influence?
My biggest influences from when I was younger was niggas like DMX, Eminem, Outkast. Outkast probably more than anybody, and like niggas like Luda was the ones that like really kind of showed me like, bro, you know, this isn't all just like bars and bars and bars. Like we could sing with this shit, have a vibe with it, and mix it out. Especially Outkast, cause like songs like Miss Jackson, I had that shit on repeat, bro. You feel me? Like I would love singing with that shit, vibing with that shit. So when I saw people could relate to me like that, I was like, I could relate to people like that too. You know what I'm saying?
So what made you get into it?
I think I always like kind of liked the music. Like when I was younger too, my mom never wanted me to hear no rap bullshit. So I remember I used to put Eminem shit down on my CD player and then put Kids Bop on top of it so I could bump the shit without nobody knowing, you feel me? It wasn't until I started really linking up with my boys in Dover and we started getting lit, like smoking and having that time, that I started to realize like, I kind of like freestyling. And that's what started it off, you know, it's just freestyling off the top. Because I feel like I could say my shit and people could hear my shit, you feel me?
So what's it like day to day as a music artist, like from morning to night? Like give us a rundown.
Yeah, bro, like it starts off straight up in the morning, bro. Like you gotta wake up with the right mentality, understand that you have a desire and a goal, you feel me, and try to take inspiration from everything that happens. That's what I try to do at least. Like everything that happens in my life is for a reason, right? So we gotta pick something out of it, and that's what I do when I end up at the end of the day like channeling my emotions down, because that's what it is, right? I'm just channeling everything into a paper. So I like to like go through my whole day as if like anything that's happening is there for a reason. I gotta pick up and perceive it. Feel what I'm saying? So day to day, bro, like I'm always reaching out, tapping in, trying to show love, taking those lessons, taking those bad shits as the good shit. You feel me? And using that as an outlet to express it.
Alright, so go more in depth.
Yeah, so like with my day to day type shit. Yeah, from the morning, bro, I'm up, I'm listening to beats, I'm freestyling, I'm always like working out my voice. So I got like a whole vocal routine I go through from the morning to the afternoon. From the afternoon, I really be working, so I got my job in the smoke shop. But really, it's the interactions that be important to me. So when I be having conversations or I be going through some shit, like, cause drama's regular, you feel me? That shit is inspiration for me. So I'm always trying to take that. So at the end of the night, when I'm home, I turn off all the lights. I'm by myself with my headphones plugged in, and I'm writing. I'm writing. Whether or not I'm gonna put that shit out or not, it's there for me. You know what I'm saying? So my day to day is just nonstop, always centered on like my desires and my goals. So music is everything.
So do you have any let's say role models outside the industry or in the industry?
Absolutely, man. I feel like a lot of the role models in my life are the people that are around me. You feel me? Like I be looking at a lot of the people I came up with from when I was a little kid, and some of them ain't doing shit now, but the ones that are doing a lot are the ones that inspire me because we came from the same place. You feel me? We all came from the same place, same time, same kids, and now I'm seeing some people go and push themselves further, and I know I'm capable of doing the same shit. You feel me? So I take a lot of inspiration from my homies like Turk, like you know what I'm saying? Like niggas that's out here grinding. Word is born.
That's dope. So you said 14 years, right? So out of 14 years, what is your proudest moment so far?
When I was on stage at one of the Mad Minds events, we had about like 700 people pop out to that one at the Homestead, and I had just released a remix to Drake's Sticky, and that was like the first time where I felt like I was really not afraid to be myself on a song. You know what I'm saying? And what really stuck with me is the way that everybody in the audience was dancing, singing, pulling me off the stage to get into the audience. And I just felt like for the first time, like, boom, it was all there. This is what I always wanted type vibe, you feel me? That's probably one of my proudest moments.
So what do you think is one of your, like, let's say, worst things you went through?
Been through a lot, man. I wouldn't even say that the worst things, but one of the biggest lessons and experiences I had, bro, I got locked up for wanting to be something I didn't have to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was trying to impress a lot of people with this personality of, like, a tough person, right? Cool person. And then that ended up putting me in a situation where it don't matter how tough you are, it don't matter how cool you are, because you in the bag now, you feel what I'm saying? So that was probably one of the worst experiences because it ended up affecting me long term. But at the same time, it taught me so much. Even after I got out, like, I was still learning lessons from jail. You hear what I'm saying? So that was probably one of the best and worst things to happen to me.
So out of that experience, what would you say is like the biggest thing that you learned that you still keep to this day?
So like I was in jail. I had a mentor. His name was Teddy, and this nigga basically taught me a lot about the knowledge of myself and the strength of what's called the nation of gods and earths. And that nigga helped me come up with my name, helped me come up with a lot of my flows, and helped me really just decide to start taking something from like a hobby to a passion, to like a path. You feel me? So that's how I'm progress today. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the one thing that he'd always tell me is like, bro, you know, you progress real fast, bro. You keep going. And I'm like, yo, you know what? I am progress. And that's where I'm going to stay. So every time, that's what sticks to me when I remember my name. I'm like, what was I doing yesterday and how can I be progress about that? You feel what I mean?
So what is the significance behind your name, behind progress?
Progress is infinite, bro. If you really think about progress for the word that it is, it just means to constantly improve, right? You're improving. So when I look at my name, I constantly try to remember that that's a representation of my character. So if I'm progress, I can't be who I was yesterday. I can't be making the same mistake twice. You know what I'm saying? There's no point to that because then you're not progress no more. You're going backwards. So that's why I really fuck with my name, because it holds me to a character. And I try to always remind myself to be that character. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because we are who we are, but you become who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? I want to be progress.
So a 15-year-old comes up to you, whether it's a girl or it's a guy. What advice would you give to them and they want to be a music artist? What advice would you give to them?
You got to love, first you got to love what you want to do for yourself and not for nobody else. Feel me? Because that's the biggest thing. A lot of people think I got to impress somebody with this type of shit. You don't do it to impress nobody. You do it to express yourself first and foremost. And don't forget to love yourself that same amount that you love that passion, because that's what you're going to put on that paper. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to be an artist, you're putting yourself on that paper. You're not putting nobody else. You got to learn yourself and love yourself.
So what should we look for in 2024?
2024, we got a new fucking album on the way from Jersey with Love. It's going to be all Jersey Club bangers, you feel me? I'm rapping, I'm singing. We got mad events coming up that, you know, we're going to get into as the future goes on. I got a project working for a smoke shop. Hopefully I can get my homies up in there too. It's a lot of big things coming in 2024, man, no cap.
That's dope, man. Give us your socials.
Progress93 on social media, Progress RLM on SoundCloud. You can also find me on Spotify's Progress as well.
I appreciate you, brother.
Of course, bro. Thank you for having me. This is the Artist Corner, you hear it? It's love.
Easy.
Jersey. Hey.
I like it.